Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is another unboxing. It's probably the biggest unboxing. Well, it is the biggest unboxing I've ever done on the channel. As you can see here, I've got a 43-inch 4K HDR ready Sony TV. I'm pretty excited for this, purely because of the 4K and the HDR for the Xbox, obviously, and also the built-in Android TV, which I'm very excited to see. So let's get into it. So I'm going to use my Apple Watch sharp bits on the end just to cut into the TV because I'm lazy. Cut all the way on the top. Now the problem obviously I've got a PlayStation 4 Slim which doesn't support 4K, which in the future I might want to upgrade to a PS4 Pro, but right now that's not an urgency because this TV is good at upscaling. So what that means is it will basically make a standard 1080p picture better by upscaling it to 1440p, which is not as good as 4K, but it is a lot better than 1080p, the standard full high definition. So yeah, so here we go. We're in the TV. They give you instructions, and we don't need them. First thing I'm always intrigued to see is the remote. Now this remote it doesn't have any of the smart features like the wand stuff, which is a downside really. But what it does have is it has a dedicated Netflix button on the remote, which I think is quite cool. So yeah, even though I don't use Netflix really, it's quite good, and the buttons are quite sticky, as you can probably hear. Yeah, it's quite a good remote. Doesn't seem like it's gonna get any dirt in the things because the buttons sit on top. So yeah, so far good remote. You press the button down the bottom then, and that opens the bottom, and obviously then you could put in your things. We'll leave that open because obviously you're going to need to do that. Next thing we have is the stand on the top, which obviously all TVs nowadays come without a stand, and then you've got to sit the stand on, which is part of the assembly process. In this one we have a massive heavy thing. These are brackets, I think, for the wall, so obviously then you can put it on your wall and stuff. All TVs come without that. So take the top off, trying to get this polystyrene everywhere. So if you just want to come and look in here, as you can see, the TV is super thin. Like, here it is. Like, look at this. Look how thin that is. It's so thin. But it's got everything that I need on the back and stuff. Yeah, this is the difficult part now. I'm actually gonna, the next shot of this will be me with the TV already set up because it's going to be difficult to get out, and I'll set it up. So yeah, skip that. So here is the TV. It's actually been a few days since I obviously unboxed the TV because I wanted to play with it a little bit and give you a little bit of a more in-depth review from what I've seen, because obviously I know what to do. This is probably one of the most complicated TVs I've had when you first get it, but it is really easy to understand. So this is the home page. This runs Android TV. You've got two buttons on the remote, which got the Google Play and the Netflix button. So first you go into the Google Play one. This is basically the iTunes store of Google. So for Android. So you've got all your TV and films here that you can buy and then download straight to the TV or stream, whichever you prefer. As you see, it gives you a little bit of information. You can buy it from a certain price and then rent it from another price. And yeah, you can watch the trailer, see some reviews, and then also some related stuff as well, which is quite nice to have. Also then got the Netflix button, like I said. If you click Netflix, it will take you directly to the Netflix app. And then obviously that takes you then to your section. You can choose the section that you've got, and then you go straight in. So obviously because this TV is 4K, you have got the Ultra HD 4K section, which has got all other TV shows out in 4K, like big hits like Breaking Bad and The Crown, and Orange New Black, etc. But they're all in Ultra HD 4K, which is a massive feature for this TV. So if you go back by pressing the home button, it'll take you back to the home page that we was just at, and you can scroll. On the first thing, you have your recommendations. So Ed Sheeran's song is one of the big things right now. So as you can see there, you've got 2 YouTube links to Ed Sheeran's song, because obviously it's like the recommended on my YouTube thing. Got a few apps that I might be interested in, and also some more YouTube things there. I found so far that basically whatever you see in the YouTube homepage is technically on the top as well, which is quite nice, way to have that on your TV, which is like a nice feature. You've also got at the very top, you've got search, movies, TV, and more. So you can use this button on the remote, which is the little microphone. You press that. What's the weather like? And
it's 52 degrees.
There you go, gives you the information on the weather. James Ash on YouTube. And here you go, it will find James Ash even though it hasn't found me, which is quite funny. Oh, there I am with my channel there. You can also say things like the Grand Tour. There we go. And that then will obviously take you to this. You can see that you've got some information. Now what it doesn't do is it doesn't give you a link from there into the Amazon app. You have to go into this separately, which is kind of the downside really. It'd be quite cool if you could search that and then say play with Amazon, which is currently what the Apple TV does. So as you go down, you've got your apps that you've installed that are already installed on the TV. So these are the featured apps. You've got Sony Select, which is from the Sony thing. You've obviously got Netflix, YouView, BBC iPlayer, Amazon Video, all the normal apps that you'd expect on a regular smart TV. You've got Spotify, PlayStation Now. Quite a cool thing with this one though, with PlayStation Now, because this is a Sony TV, I can actually pair my Sony DualShock 4 controller to this TV and play games on it through the TV. No PlayStation required, just a good internet connection, which is quite a cool feature to have. Scroll down, then you've got your apps, more apps again. So I've got Kodi. You can actually install Kodi into the TV. And then you've got your Google Play stuff, some of your Sony stuff as well, and also YouTube. So the YouTube app is really cool. If you've just seen there how it just opened up with that really cool animation, it gives you the bog standard thing. Now as you can see, this picture is really, really crispy. This is 4K picture for this. It is amazing. Again, you can just scroll through your recommended videos. You've also got your recently uploaded, your watch laters, your technology, your trailers, everything that you'd expect on the normal one. Then you'd have. You can also go into like uploads, and obviously I can then view my uploads and obviously my library, etc., etc. It is a cool, one of the best YouTube apps I've ever experienced on the TV experience. So yeah. Scroll down a bit further, then you've got games. You can actually, like I said earlier, you can install games on you and play them with the remote. And then you've got inputs then, so you've got your, it reads like Apple TV, it reads as my Apple TV, and it also reads my TV box as the Humax box, which is, like I said, cool to have. So yeah, once you get into your Humax box, I've got a YouView set up in my room with the free view, so I can record TV shows and stuff. And the cool thing about this is it's got an IR blaster into the TV, so I can use this one remote to control the TV. So I can press guide on here, that will take me then to the built-in Sony Bravia guide, and I can just go through, say I like ITV, yeah, that looks cool. It gives you a bit of information, it says how long it's going on for, some likes there as well, didn't really see that. And also you've got some information to press view, and then that then will simulate the 103 and then change the channel for me, which is quite cool. Yeah, you can do the regular things like you can pause it, I can play it, I can do everything that I would normally be able to do on the two remotes, but instead of having the two remotes, I just have the one. So it eliminates the complex of having the two different style remotes for two different things and having them all on one thing, which is really, really cool, really. So yeah, and then you press home and it goes back to your home. So that is my brief look at my new TV. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more things on it, let me know. I will be doing some in-depth things in terms of the Xbox One and 4K HDR in terms of gaming, but as a whole, this TV is good for the average person who wants to get into smart TVs because it's quite easy to get used to. But like I said, it's hard to begin with, but once like I know what to do, it's very easy. It's one of the best smart TVs, if it is the best smart TV I've ever had and used. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye guys.